Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans and miss it each night and day? I know I'm not wrong. The feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away.
My name's Anthony Latcher. My word's real. What I speak is real. In 1981, I donated my mother one of my kidneys, and I guess everything was successful for a little while. The kidney lasted 6 days. My mother's body some kind of way rejected it. My mother passed away, and I went crazy. I went crazy, man. That's how I've been living for a long time. Sometimes, man, I be kind of like welcoming death. But a lot of stuff has changed in my life, brother. A lot of things I used to do, I don't do no more. I'm just a family-oriented person. All I want to do is take care of my family. I got a badass son that loves his daddy to death. I really gotta get tight with him, man. I've been slacking off with the little man. I've just been broke, hectic, financial, but I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool, and I'm blessed.
I'm Dan Bright. I grew up, I'm sad to say, in the real projects. You'd see 3 or 4 guys get killed in a day. I had a brother that got killed in the project. I was wrongfully convicted of first-degree murder in 1996. I was arrested in 1995 for a first-degree murder charge I didn't commit. I went on death row in 1996 December. But I was innocent. I was going to fight until the end, and I had a legal team willing to fight with me all the way. I stood on death row 5 years, a total of 10 years in prison. In the FBI report it said they knew who killed the guy and it wasn't me. We took that FBI report and we fought maybe another year. The state, the DA, they knew they had the wrong guy from the start. But the truth came out. I can sit with you all day and tell you the errors in my case. In fact, I had 165 reversible errors in my case. I've been job to job. It's real tough because no one wants to hear that he was innocent. All they know is that you were in death row.
I ended up moving to New Orleans in April of 1996. I went down there to go see Jazz Fest and I just never left. I fell in love with it. It became my home. I'm an artist, which means I do other things to pay the bills. I paint apartments or bartend. I was a bartender for 7 years in New Orleans. You have to live somehow. I'm an artist and it's difficult to make a living that way. I live the kind of lifestyle that you would imagine a bartending artist in New Orleans would live. There's a certain kind of underground culture, a lot of cool people, a big art community. So my life involved art, poetry, and fill in the blanks with debauchery. That's pretty much my life. New Orleans is a great place to make art, but it's not really a good place to sell it or make a living of it.
My father was a major influence in terms of how I view life, and this story kind of encapsulates how things went for much of my early years. I was about 6 or 7 years old, and this was right before Christmas. My father called my brothers and me to the table, and he handed each one of us $5 and said, "That's Christmas," and walked out of the room. We put the money in our pockets, looked at each other and said, "Damn, that's Christmas?" My father was very poor. He made us grow food in the city. Didn't have gardens for decoration. I'll tell you what we did do. My father wanted a lawn, a front lawn with St. Augustine grass, and he'd find spots where the grass was growing wild, and we had to dig square-foot patches and take them back and replant them in the yard. I didn't fully realize the importance of New Orleans until '68, after being in the army. One of the things about New Orleans is its great respect for street culture. And street culture encourages everybody to participate in the arts. For instance, food becomes a social issue, and not just a private issue for the immediate nuclear family. And so it becomes an art about cooking. And if you're around traditional, pre-storm New Orleans people long enough, you'll hear almost every male, female, young, old, bragging about my beans or my potato salad or whatever. They don't necessarily cook every day. That's not their thing. what they can do a dish. It's part of the culture.